Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. That's right. And in today's big streaming episode, we've got the Romulans. Now that the Klingons have been pacified a little bit, I hear there's some Romulan troubles that we got to go deal with. And so, of course, we're going to have to take the ship, take the stuff, take the things, and go do that. That's how that works. So. I thought Nightbot was Nightbot's isn't Night. That's RND, isn't it? So what I'd like to do is combine Nightbot and RND, but I'd like to leave 8-Ball separately. 8-Ball itself should be just yes and no, and so 8-Ball should be the yes and no questions, and Nightbot / RND should be the rest. Right, the random sayings, right? So I didn't realize that Nightbot and 8-Ball were both using yes/no questions. Anyway, I'll have to look at that after the stream, and I'll have to go in the Nightbot and see what's going on there. So with that, before we get started, of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers as their names are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It's a little choppy. Their names are a little choppy today. Don't quite know what's going on. Oh, okay, that's a little more smoother. And of course, I want to thank live chat, including Mr. O, as we're trying to straighten out Nightbot. Yeah, it's Nightbot. What can I tell you? And of course, all of those who watch later on, I appreciate that very much. We're doing lockboxes today too, by the way, people. We're going to do some missions, and then we're going to do lockboxes, and then we're actually going to see if I can even do these patrols. So with that, let me click the buttons into things. Things with buttons. There you go. Look at that. Wow, I look really good. And of course, before we go into Maniac Max, I am going to go into my main character here for just a second, and then we'll switch over. Now, the reason is because I do want to check. I do want to check a few things, and that's because this weekend is what they call an upgrade bonus weekend, basically. And so I had talked about before about you can upgrade items that you get, right? Yes. So, for example, we'll bring up the ship here. So these weapons here, the pew pew laser beams that this ship uses. These are upgraded weapons. All right. They got that pretty gold look. All right, because that's important. And this weekend is an upgrade weekend, which means when we use upgrade tokens on them, which, as you might have seen the big message here, look at that, upgrade tokens, people, upgrade tokens. Oh, yeah, upgrade tokens. When we use the pretty upgrade tokens on the pretty weapons, we get pretty things, like upgraded stuff at twice the limit. So in this case, we're going to want to be trying to do a few upgrades. Now, that's because today we are going to need a few consoles. One of them is going to be this one here, which is binaural fusion circuits. And the other one, of course, will be the tachyonic converter. But you'll notice here these are also upgraded. So of course I will have to upgrade that stuff. And we'll take these and stuff that in there. There we go. Listen, actually, you got to stuff a bunch of stuff in there, dude. That's not the only thing you got to stuff in there. Where is it? Where's all the upgradey stuff? You got it here, dude. Listen, just give Max all the stuff. All the stuff. There it is. Yeah, listen, give him all this stuff. Because that's the thing he needs. He's going to need all this stuff. That's 1.5 technology. That's 2. Really? I only got a couple of these? Oh, man. That means I'm going to have to go buy some. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll stuff that in there for now. What is these? What are these things? Catalysts. Oh, well, I got 132 of those. Listen, you better shove them in there. You better shove them in there. I got 70 of those. Research boost. Just shove some of this stuff in there, dude. Just shove the stuff in there and give it to me. All right, there we go. RND, yeah, so 8-Ball should be the only yes and no question. Yeah, so I guess we got to combine 8-Ball and B, right? RN random should be NB, right? So there shouldn't be a random. I thought that was a temporary placeholder, so there shouldn't actually be a random. There should be just Nightbot and 8-Ball, right? Nightbot will do the gibberish, and 8-Ball will actually say yes and no. That's what we. But I'll have to look at it, right? Because I do like all the nice answers. I mean, I love that list of answers, but I didn't realize we were running 2 8-Balls, which we don't want, right? We don't want 2 8-Balls. There should only be 1 8-Ball, because trust me, having 2 8-Balls is twice as much of a headache. It's twice the headache. Okay, get out of this character, dude. You've transferred your stuff. We got some Romulans we got to go beat up. All right, well, let's go do that. You know, you can't be beating up Romulans if we don't get there. I had to fix up my speakers. My speakers were a little off. Okay, so it's hard today, people. It's hard, right? Yeah, my body so sore from all the things I had to try and do. There we are. There's us. There's the ship. The Mr. O, and we are ready to go. All right. So that's us. Look at that. Okay, let's talk about what we've got up to this point. So again, pretty straightforward up to this point. We hit level.
Damar Khan on
oh, okay. Go ahead, Admiral.
And bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
I got to remember that every time I log in, the Admiral's just going to give me his speech, and I've got to let him talk first. So, okay, we're going to go to Earth Space Dock. Yeah, I'm here. I'm going to pick up Kane. I'm going to transfer him to Starbase 39. Sure. All right, we'll accept that mission, because that's the thing we do. All right. So we'll pick him up. Now, before we do, I'm going to now give us the update as to what it is, all right? Now, in this case, what we want to do is we got to level 15, which means we have 2 items, right? Duty officers, yes, because this, of course, is where we try to do all the things, pushing extra experience, extra toys, extra things out of this, and of course I want that diplomatic mission. Gosh darn it! Wow, that's a really big mission. Don't you guys fail this? You failed the last one. Begin that. And the other thing is research and development unlocked at level 15. Now, research and development, of course, is how we get all the special toys and research, right? We get, upgrading of ground weapons, all that stuff. And as you can see here, it's brand new, because that's where we stopped at the last episode. So, I did set up one research project. As soon as I hit this button, we should be able to get a second slot. So we're going to hit this button. Aw, yeah, there we go, right? Because that's actually level 2, you betcha. Now, we want, well, probably for now, just going to keep pushing the schools. Now, the way these work is that to advance their levels, it's the very last project on here, which is basically they're called research school technology or school projects, and you get a lot of experience. Now, you can do all kinds of these little things up here and get lots of experience, but this gives you like bucket loads of experience, right? But it is 20 hours, so we're going to set that beam project up, because that's a thing. And I am going to set up this, let's go back to this. What is this? Select an R&D school on the left to find a project. Oh, okay, that's fine. What is? Get one of the schools to level 4. All right, so we're gonna keep running engineering for now in this other slot. There we go. That way we can keep expanding this and getting it open. Now, why did I only do the diplomatic mission under duty officers? Well, let's have a look at the overview. So here you'll see the only thing I've been working on is diplomatic missions, and the reason is that a little later on we're going to want our diplomatic status to be at least level 2 so I can buy more powerful bridge officers. Now, don't get me wrong, Miss Flores, Travell, they'll always be on the away team. We'll go do things. It'll be a party and a great time. But there's certain bridge officers I'm going to want to get a hold of. And to get a hold of those, you've got to have certain levels and things. And one of those things is you have to have a diplomatic rank of at least 2 or higher. So I've been pushing this to get higher, and you can see I've just reached rank 1. It's 15,000 for rank 2 though. Holy smokes. It's a long way to go and a short time to get there. And I don't have a lot of duty officers yet, so I have to sparingly look for all the diplomatic missions while I go do things. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else we got to do before we pull out? That's me. Gosh, I look handsome. I look good, if nothing else. There is the USS Osis. There, right there, Mr. O ship. Of course, as mentioned, we always will be naming ships after those in chat who have contributed or significant, thing around me in the whole 9 yards. And of course, as Mr. O has pointed out, he has done some stuff and things, including continuing to work on Nightball and 8-Ball, because, that's a thing. The ship is not bad. As you can see, we've customized it a little bit, so we're going to have a look at that in space. You bet. That'll be coming up shortly. And of course, we got the bridge people. They're all good to go. I think the stations are all full. I don't have anybody in there. We'll stick Zarva in there. There, that'll give her. No, actually, we'll stick Zarva up here because we get 2 options up there, right? I don't have a 4th person to stick in there yet. I was sure I had 2. Yeah. Well. No. That's an engineering slot. I thought it was a universal slot. Never mind. We're out of here. Okay. So with that, let's go find this guy. I gotta find this guy. There's a guy I gotta find. Because we're still kind of playing in the free-ish mode, right? I mean, we haven't spent... the only thing I've done is I did sell off some stuff, and then we have a little bit of money, right? So I do have this $4 million. I took $5 million out of the bank. Because yes, I could have just kept farming out there, running missions over and over again, and doing that. I will talk about joining a fleet and all that stuff here towards the end, because you'll notice my fleet symbol is now active, and we'll talk about that afterwards. Okay, where is this guy? He's here somewhere. Really? Do I have to beam into space and then beam back? Why do they do that? Alright, fine. Yeah. Transform to the beta quadrant so I can beam back in. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Now I have to go back into the Sol system, because of course I do. I'm facing the wrong way. Game, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this? There we go. Get in there. So we can pick up this guy, take him where he's got to go. I was here already. Yep. Beam him up. Okay. Wait a minute. I have to stop. My bad. I'm stopping.
Hello. Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra.
Yeah, I guess.
From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
Okay, well, you know what? Before you start answering the questions, I'm going to do this. Starbase 39 Sierra. Where is Starbase 39 Sierra? 24... I didn't think Starbase 39 was that far down. Is it farther down? It might be. Actually, if it's probably towards Romulan space, it's probably over this way. So, Starbase 39, where are you? That is the system, the Great Bloom. I wouldn't think they'd send me that far. There's the Romulus system, the Nimbus system. You're not gonna. Oh, okay. There's Starbase 39. All right, so we're gonna head there anyway while he answers my questions. Tell me about the Hobus system.
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost
The
their
Romulans
lives.
were once a passionate, vibrant species, but the loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
There you go. So just for the 411, obviously, in the movies, of course, the Romulus homeworld is destroyed by a massive explosion in the Hobus system. And they don't really know why that star exploded at that time, but it did destroy the Romulan homeworld, and of course, they're homeless now, and they're kind of floating around a little bit in free space. Of course, the whole point for the introduction of Star Trek Online is that the Klingons have taken advantage of this. They've gone in, they started taking over worlds that belonged to Romulus before the explosion. And of course, Starfleet being Starfleet, we don't want to do any wars. We're all about that capitalism, baby. Wars cost money. We want to explore and hang out and do things, but no. Everybody wants to fight. Holy smokes. But anyway, whatever it all is. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. Romulans! It's a Romulans day. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood, Mr. Johnson. All right, so that's what's going on there.
The thing is, M-class
Okay.
planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but the Romulans should have had decades to prepare for the wave's arrival. As it was, they only had hours.
Yeah, so that was one thing that the movie never really explained very well, is the explosion in the Hobus system, like the shock waves that went out afterwards, reached Romulus relatively quickly, which shouldn't have been able to been done, not in a scientific sense. So that's why the whole thing's a little sus, right? And I mean, we're carrying a sus tribble, so anytime that tribble's losing his mind, something is sus. Okay, what's the current Romulan political situation?
In a word, troubled.
You think?
Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high.
Okay, so that's what's happened since the movie, right? We got two factions that have formed. Sela, of course, that's a long story all in itself, but basically she's mean. She's mean, she's evil, and maybe we'll talk about more about her storyline as we get into doing these Romulan missions. Ditan and the Unificationists, of course, was one of the things that Spock was working on just before like the series endings and all the stuff, where of course Vulcan and Romulans are the same, right? The Romulans liked their emotions and they left, right? They wanted to go be emotional beings, and Vulcan didn't. But they've been kind of trying to reunify, and Ditan and the Unificationists are kind of team two. Julian, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Jamie, how is it going? I hope the neighborhood down there is all good as well. So,
The
push the
Remans
buttons.
have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly.
All right.
Goodbye.
No, we'll just cut that off for now, dude. Are you ready to go?
Packed and ready.
Packed and
the
ready.
USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hobus system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery.
Okay. Exit it is, and it's right in front of me. Good thing that we got here with all that talking. Holy smokes. Okay, enter the Sierra system. Neighborhood is different today. Away on a work conference. Wow. Away on work conference. That's pretty crazy. Well, I hope the conference goes well. Wow, there's a ship I haven't seen in years. It's a Catilian carrier.
Thank you for your assistance. Is there anything
That
else
is
you
so
want to know?
cool. No. Are you scared to go to Romulan space?
Never. The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us.
Oh, okay.
Besides, you can only learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hobus system, we need to be there.
All right, what about... well, tell me about Romulan space.
The Romulans are touchy.
You think?
Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking before they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Sila's found some new allies, too. They're from the Delta Quadrant, but I don't know much about them.
Really? So the Romulans have found someone to talk to in the Delta Quadrant. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Did I have the pizza? I did not have the pizza yet. I'm actually going to have the pizza tonight. Actually, I'm not having pizza. I'm having donaires tonight, which is it's a Canadian East Coast delicacy thing made in pizza shops. It's actually very good, right? It's hard to describe it, so what can I tell you? So that's really weird, Jamie. I must admit, the work conference. Well, I hope the work conference goes well for you, and all the things. That's right, Nightbot. Suck it up, Buttercup. So I think Sela was a really nice role after they treated Denise Crosby on the show. Yeah, well, I mean, not only that, but in here, in Star Trek Online, she was actually one of the first people they actually brought back as an actor, and she's got a lot of storyline here in Star Trek Online. So you're going to see a fair amount of her, even like after the whole thing. And I mean, the storyline they wrote for her in here is amazing. It is amazing. What should we do now?
Wish me luck.
Wish you luck.
Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tanay before you leave. She might have new orders for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that.
Goodbye.
All right. Very good. Docking procedure. Well, we'll do that. We'll fly into the space station, and then we'll get docked up.
You may have heard about the tragedy at Khitomer. Empress Sela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Tamer.
Wow.
Now, Sela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Sela is amassing a fleet.
Scum.
We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Sela's activities. This is a very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Sela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Sela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you.
Okay.
I have new missions for you.
So, in this is Admiral Tanay with the Romulan Republic, and because we've now been assigned to do the Romulan stuff, she'll be our contact for a while. Let's have a look at the storyboard here under episodes. So, under Romulan Mystery, we have now arrived at Starbase 38, so that is the first one done. Empress Sela is next. And, of course, this is when we're actually going to get to talk to her for the first time, right? It's all good in the neighborhood. And then, of course, we'll be moving on to... I don't know if we can do desperate measures today or not. We might need stuff. Okay, well, we'll find... the missions get tougher every day, people. They get tougher every day. Okay, so, are we docking here? No, I guess we're not. Because we don't really need anything here right away. So I guess we'll depart the system and we'll go to the solar system. All right, we'll do that. Amazing. So now you have to ask only 8 Ball and yeah. So basically, we just cleaned it up a little bit. Random was always I always considered it to be like a temporary hold while Mr. O was working on all his new lines and stuff. So 8 Ball's our yes and no question guy, and Nightbot's just going to blurp things. I mean, you can talk to Nightbot whenever you want, but he's just going to blurp your random quotes, right? And 8-Ball will answer all the questions. You betcha. Is Julian right? It's called house cleaning. Yeah, you got 1 billion credits. Just throw money at it. just throw money at the problem. That's what we do. We throw money at the problem. Where are we going? Well, you better bring up that map because this thing is way over here. Let's go. Holy so we're traveling a long way from home because when we get our new ship and stuff, we're gonna have to travel all the way back home to pick it up. Holy smokes, it's crazy. Meanwhile, let's talk about the ship's redesign. Oh yeah, so of course the Constitution class, hence the original Enterprise. You'll notice we've toned up Mr. O's ship. We've got it slightly. We've put the slightly modernized nacelles on it. The saucer section, we've given it that more, that bad looking saucer section, right? Like I'm mean. I'm really mean. And of course we've souped up the deflector dish a little bit, just to kind of give it a little bit. And of course we've put on that darkened battle paint job because that's how we do it. Let's see, or buy a bigger stick. That's right, buy a bigger stick. I mean that's Kroll's line, but yeah, we would just buy a bigger stick all the time, right? That's definitely a. Yeah, it definitely looks much better. I think this one, well, it looks 2409-ish, right? It doesn't look 2363-ish, right? It looks like a Constitution class should look in the year 2409, right? You don't have to be flying the biggest starships in the world, but I mean, they're modernized now, right? It's got to look good. And I mean, we're all about that looking good. I mean, that's what I do. I am Maximilian Chadwick Falcon. That's what we do. Meanwhile, I have now updated his storyline, by the way. So his storyline, so if anybody ever clicks on me as a character, they can read about my storyline. So the storyline is in 2380, Natasha Falcon was on an away mission when suddenly she was attacked by an unknown alien entity. Unconscious, she was rescued only to discover that she'd been impregnated. She would not survive the birth of Maximilian. Max appears to be human in almost every way, and in some cases even more so, with his sculptured jawline, his perfect hairdo, his swagger stance. Yet, it is the extra abilities which he shows to others that are not quite human, being telepathic, having foresight unimaginable, and being able to predict the future with such accuracy. Maximilian Chadwick Finger Guns Falcon continues the search for the unknown alien while upholding Starfleet to the highest standing in remembrance of his mother. Boom! How's that for a storyline? You bet. Because there you go. So, Maximilian Finger Guns Chadwick Falcon. Oh, that's okay. I'll fix it. I'll fix it at the end of the stream. That's all right. I can always fix it. Or all right, never mind. You can fix it. Well, says 8-Ball says doubtful. I mean, well, if you can fix it, you can fix it. But if not, I can fix it. The timer is a totally different thing, right? Listen, you got to turn this way. Yeah, there we go. Why am I stuck on this planet? Get off the planet. There we go. Let's begin the storyline of Empress Sela. Hello. Miss Flores, how are you today? We've arrived in the Armenia system. Incoming hail. Well, put it on the screen.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
Oh, I doubt that. But since I had the audio turned off, you didn't hear me. I hope we have a path to peace. There's been too much conflict. Okay, I guess we'll get near the planet and beam down. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see the ship in much more detail now that we're in a system with some light, right? So it's got, like I said, the new nacelles with the more energetic lights on them, slightly better deflector dish, the more hardened ready saucer section. It looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good. Of course, that's why it's today's thumbnail for the live stream. You betcha. Why don't you get into this planet a little faster? Look at all these beacons. Way too many beacons here. We've entered standard orbit. Okay, well, let's go down. So, I guess we're taking Flores and Zarva? Sure, all right. We'll take them. Travell can keep an eye on the ship while we're down here. Okay, so this is full of badness. Gee whiz. Just yikes. Okay, I probably should have taken my notes out. I didn't take any notes out for today. Darn it. I should have taken the notes out before I got started. Okay, but it's the way it is. Oh, hi, Empress Sela.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room.
Are they?
My aide, Jevon, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
Oh, I'm sure you do, like planting bugs and stuff. I'm pretty sure you're busy. It's a pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to a productive conversation. Okay, where is this bum? Okay, here we go. All right, well, we'll follow this guy. Oh, I remember this. It's been a long time since I've played this mission. I really wish I'd taken my notes out now. Because there's a lot of back and forth in this thing. Okay. So, we need to talk to the diplomats, Federation and Romulus diplomats. Sure. Well, let's do the talking of the things. Sure, let's talk to this, blah, blah, blah.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soketh.
I know. Thank you very much. Talk to the Romulans?
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes.
Oh, that's pretty cocky.
I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your
You know what? I'm just going to stop you there, lady. Look, I'm glad we took this step. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, listen. Who's the other one?
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Kittimer.
Okay, so these guys are pretty upset that we've made a treaty with the Ton and his people. So they're rubbing it in my face and blah, blah, blah. Whatever, I'm just going to ignore you. I'm going to go over here. Because I'm not going to stand there and be insulted for 10 minutes and then be like, whatever, I'll just move on.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with.
You think?
Especially these Imperials.
Really?
They're forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons.
I'll be on my guard. I'm good. Where's the other Federation guy? It's Jiro Signa! Oh, Gio! What's up, buddy? I haven't seen him in so long.
After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization.
Yes.
She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here.
Of course she does.
But we had to take
it's Empress
Sela.
Sela.
Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
So Juro here, he's going to become pretty important in our lives because he'll give us missions later on, and we can take there'll be optional missions, and Juro runs a lot of them. So it's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. I agree, Ambassador. Let's see what the Romulans got to say.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference.
Oh, yeah.
The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people.
We'll discuss who the rightful governments are later, buddy.
In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations.
Well,
in
you
hopes
can't
of
help that.
Normalizing relations.
Let's
between
just
the
consider today to be a
Federation
first step
and
and blah, blah, blah.
Romulan
Okay, let's go. Okay. I'm quite interested in the cultural blah, blah, blah. Okay. I talked to all the diplomats. Why am I not getting the next trigger?
I apologize
there
for
we
the
go.
interruption. My name is Tokav. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
Great. You know about my IBS. Okay, fine. I don't know how much help I'll help you. All right. All right, so Maximilian Finger Guns Chadwick Falcon doesn't have IBS, but I do, so, you know. I'm glad that they're taking my dietary needs into action, but I think it's all baloney myself. Are those Romulans the bad guys? Well, these Romulans are bad. These Romulans are bad guys. They're trying to pretend to be good guys at the moment, but Seela's people are always bull. Talk to Taneth.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Seela has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to.
All right, so Talkath is my spy, right, that they mentioned when I first took the mission. So we'll have to note that. What do you propose?
The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded. So while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Okay, sure. This is the way. All right. I will follow you. We're just gonna walk down here. Everything is fine. I don't know where this hatch is. So there's the bad guys. Okay, yep, thanks. Let's go. Okay, this is perfectly okay. I just broke into a facility.
Just ahead, in the northeast corner of the room, there will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I miss.
Okay. So didn't see anything in the room that was really good. Sometimes these boxes are accessible, but don't see anything in here today. So I guess we'll take the maintenance hatch and away we go. Boom. Done. Okay. Locate the console. Anybody here? Anybody here? No? Let's just make sure there's nobody here. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Let's try not to shoot anybody. Where's this console? Oh, there's the console. The console should allow you to access the security system. All right. Oh, I really should have had my notes for today. Access authorized. Let's see. Disable the transport inhibitors. Access and okay. Disable. All right, there we go. Can I access security cameras? Give me the office camera. Okay, looks pretty quiet. Okay, I'm good. What about the other camera? Give me the storage facility camera. Okay, looks pretty quiet. All right. Back to root. Exit the system. Let's talk about the communications log. Because of course I haven't got my notes right. Per our agreement, my ships have acquired the Borg sphere and towed it. Oh, what? She has a Borg sphere and towed it to the Pialis system. I anticipate your prompt acceptance of our proposal for hunting grounds. Hunting grounds. Who talks like that? Hunting grounds. Oh, that's a Delta thing. I'll have to think about it. For prey, right? What's that race called? I'll have to think about it. Download logs. What about communication channels? No communications are being done. All right, well, let's go. Access. I just did the storage room cameras. Yeah, storage room, storage facility cameras. Come on, check mark.
The fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
Hakiv. Oh, there's a name I haven't heard in years. Okay. Access office security cameras. Do it.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Okay, so Seal is not very happy. Access activated communication channels. So before I do that, 8 ball slowpoke today? Who knows? There you go. Are the diplomatic language consists of 95% of water. There you go. So you can teleport fleets at the other end of the universe, but you have to sneak into a room. Well, listen, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to be sneaky. Access communications channels. Okay, go for it. Now you'll give me the activation. I'm just ahead of you, game.
Empress.
Patch him through.
Key, you bum.
My
Yeah, whatever.
fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention. Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies. And with Taurus missing...
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakiv. I trust you will not do so again.
Okay. We cannot allow Sela to use those weapons against Vulcan. Well, we're not going to. I'm a little confused, though. So we were talking there on the video and about how Kittimer did not go as planned. I was pretty sure at one time there was a mission on Kittimer where we actually went to the mission on Kittimer when they were doing the treaty to stop Sela and her team from actually interfering with the negotiations at Kittimer with the other Romulans. But she's talking like that. Like, of course, Akiv is talking like that's already happened. So I don't know if that's a mission that's going to happen now or not. I guess not. Anyway, nevertheless, we got to go blow up some stuff. Let's go blow up stuff, people. Let's try not to get caught out here, people. Let's go to the map. 1, 2, 3, huh? You don't think they're just going to let me in? That would be too easy. Alright, well, let's go. Everything is fine. Excuse me. We'll just put a little bomb there. Okay. And we'll walk over here. Be very quiet. Be very, very quiet. We don't want to get caught. Okay. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But in this case, it's not good enough. Look at this. They got top secret computers, blah, 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 spying everywhere. Scum. Anyway, that's fine. We'll deal with it. Let's get this third one down. Okay. Get clear of the blast area. Okay, well, that's a good idea. Where are we going? Let's roll. Oh, nice sneaking there, Max. Oh, that didn't look like it went well.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun.
Ooh.
Capture the intruders!
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Okay, well, let's go! Do. This is the way I like it anyway. It was too peaceful. Okay, yep, all the things. Yep, do that, do this. Oh, that was pretty mean of you, actually. Let's do this. Yeah, you scum. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm going to do the flanking damage now. Yeah, take that, scumbag. Answer the communicator.
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can. Farewell.
Farewell, Talkath. We'll talk again. Are you ready to beam up to the ship? Yeah, get me the heck out of here. Yeah, they can beam in and out. So, they did mention about why that was. They had transport inhibitors, making sure people could only transport in and out of key locations. That's what he just said. That's why I couldn't just beam in and out. Break free from the dampening field. The satellites are emitting a dampening field that has us knock the engines offline. Captain, the vessels that carrying other delegates to the conference are trapped by their own satellites. Okay, well, let's go. We'll help them out. All the things. Do. Let's do this. Okay, scum. Fire at will, Commander. I mean, these are only junky satellites, so they shouldn't take too much to take down. No problem. Get out of here. Just hold on a second. I gotta do stuff and things here, because that's awfully loud. There we go. Why is there ships firing at me? Listen, you guys are scum. Yeah, come around this way. No. Listen, dudes, I need to do this. I need to do this. Do that and this. Alright, there we go. Well, alright, you want to go downwards, and that's really bothering me, because that's not what I want you to do at all. Thanks, left hand, for not doing what I need you to do. Okay. Are we gonna do this now? Okay. Listen, where is this other guy? All right. Come around here. There we go. Listen. Big smile for me. There you go. Zoom. That's right. Okay, there we go. That's it. Okay, back up. All right, there we go. Come on, get him. Get him. All right. One down, one to go. You can stop going backwards. Let's go forwards. And do this. Okay. Okay. Do. All right, slow down. It's all good. Yep, fire at will. Okay, so, it's a Mulgai Warbird. Okay, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay, go this way. Yep, don't worry about him. It's perfectly alright. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. Scumbag. Listen, I need one. Please press 1. Thank you. My poor left hand, it's, I really got to try and set up better key binds. Unfortunately, I haven't even gotten into researching the whole keybind thing away, but anyway, it'll have to happen at some point in time. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but 2 out of 3 isn't where we're at. We got to get one more satellite out of the way. Let's go. That's right, Nightbot. Suck it up, Buttercup. We got things to do. Okay. Where are we? There we go. Stop there for a second.
I did not know anyone capable of this treachery, even
Oh, it's a battle cruiser. Yep. Now we got some work to do, people. Now we got some work to do. Because unfortunately, battle cruisers are all the rage. Because it's a Romulan battle cruiser. I mean, you know, you're not gonna get away with this one easy. No sirree, bobber. Yeah, come on, do it. Do it. Yeah, you know, you want to look at me. You want to look right at me. I know you're looking at me. I'm looking at you. It's a look fest. It's a look fest, and we're gonna play tag team here for a bit. You bet. That's right. Yeah, you know it. You're going down, big boy. Oh, guess who lost? You did. So because Romulans use micro black holes in their ships when they explode, they all collapse in on themselves and then they explode. It's actually pretty cool. Communication systems are online.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
Your homeworld's about to get blown up. You may want to do something about that.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do.
I can tell.
Contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Okay. Good luck. All the things. We've done all we can here, and I'm transmitting an emergency signal to Starfleet Command. Don't warp just yet. I want my free items. Yeah, the EPS flow regulators and all the other cool things. Anything else here? No. Now we'll warp to Vulcan. Let's go. Those black bubbles above some of the delegates are telepathy bubbles. That's right. I'm reading their minds all the time because that's the telepathy thing I got.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense.
Really?
The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through.
All right.
The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans.
I'm sure they will be. Can I see them on the map? Probably not. I'm assuming Federation's... it's too quiet, sir. You think it's too quiet? I think so, too.
What you cannot see. Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Oh, I'll give you a merciful death. Don't worry about that, Sela. I'm all about that merciful.
Our detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
All right, well, let's go get them. I thought you guys were going to go handle that. All right, well, let's do this. 17, 16, 14, 13, 12. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll fire this and all the things. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Hit number 1. Yep. Put this thing in reverse, dude. There you go. Yeah. There you go. That's it. Yep. Let them have it. All the things. 75% hull. Yikes. It's fine. It's fine. Their heavy torpedo gave us a little bit of a workout, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. Yeah, take that, scumbag. Come on, die already. Nice.
Interfere are meaningless. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
Oh, whatever. Behind me. Really? They're attacking over here again, are they? All right. Okay, whatever. And coming in hot. Right about there. Do that, do that, do this. Shoot this. Back up. Okay, yeah, turn. Nice.
We are internal.
Yeah, well, guess what, internal? Your internal is a very boring thing.
Advance and destroy them.
Yeah, fire at will.
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
Nice. Get him. Get him. Boom. Oh, hello. Yeah, one Diedrich's battle cruiser. That's perfectly fine. Listen. Hey. You just leave that alone, mister. I got your surprise right here. Okay, do that, do this. Come on, take him. Aw, yeah. You're done. Boom. Wow. Holy smokes. There's like a whole fleet out here. Okay, that's fine. Do this. Do this. And who's going to get first? Okay, you are? Alright, that's fine. Okay, let him have it. Yeah, let's shoot something. You betcha. She shouldn't have come here, because we're going to make her look bad. Alright. And we'll do that. A little bit of this. Okay, there we go. Do that. Nice. Do that. And this one's down. Do it. Do it. There you go. You do get benefit from telepathy. I'll bring it up here shortly. We of course do get benefit options from all the choices I have. Now, of course, if it blanked it out, then I guess I didn't get very much benefit out of this fight, right? But if we do, then that's all good. Come on, get these guys. We only got 2 left. Then we get to go home and celebrate. Woohoo! Oh yeah, take it. Listen, grab that item while we're flying by. Awesome. Get up there. Yeah, we'll take that item too. Yep, thank you. He's out of range. Yeah, come on, let's go. What's it with this guy? Holy smokes. Yeah, die already, would you? There we go. Holy smokes. Bye-bye. Oh, that never sounds good.
Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
Okay. Listen, I've already used my other thing. Gosh darn it. I'll need 20 more seconds before I can do anything about it. Okay, listen, I'm actually gonna take this guy over here because he's got a better shot at it. Let's go. Okay, how many ships are behind me? 2? I'm not too worried about that. We got the light warbird on the side, but I'd actually rather have this heavy warbird here in front of me. I can bring more firepower to it. The game doesn't always choose the best target for you, so sometimes you should look to see what it is you got to shoot at. There's a lot of... I know Jamie, if Jamie's hanging out, there's a lot of pew-pewing going on here. Freaking laser beams all over the place, man. Freaking laser beams. Alright, come on, let's go. What do we got here? 2 ships over here. Let's go this way. Yep, let's get in there. Come on, get him. You know, Sela, you could have just stayed home, but no, you had to be all bossy. Loving the pew-pew. Just turn back in, to be honest. Go do breakfast, dude. I don't blame you. I love it when going to conferences. Breakfast is the best part of the day when it comes to conferences, I must admit. Don't get me wrong, the conference itself is fine, but I do enjoy the breakfast for some reason. Always have. Where did she go? Well, find her.
You may have won this day, but the fight will continue.
Oh, whatever.
Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Yeah, you know what, Sela? You're going to learn a lesson later on. I'm not going to spoil it for the fans out there, but for today, all I got to say is Vulcan's not to blame for your stupidity.
Indeed. Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world?
Whatever. You're blinded by anger. I ain't got time to talk to you. I'm detecting some unusual energy signatures from the debris of the Romulan vessel. Okay, well, let's do that. Chances are this is a trap. So let's be a little careful here. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's get into this thing and scan this sucker. Scan debris. It's got braces of Borg energy signatures. I think the Romulans may have modified their ships with Borg technology. You think? We did just learn that. We've completed our objectives here. Depart the system. You know what? We'll have a quick look around, of course, because, hey, look at all the Federation ships here. I mean, there's a few ships here. I mean, even Voyager's here. Right? Look at that. There's Voyager right there. So Janeway's here. She didn't talk, but, you know, it is what it is. But, I mean, there's all kinds of ships here that you can own in the game and stuff, right? I mean, there is all kinds of ships. Okay, let's head on back out. Done. Do love a hotel buffet. You betcha. Oh, man. Yeah, conference buffets. That always seems so good. All right. Give it to me, Empress Sela. The people of Vulcan with Starfleet Command both asked to congratulate you averting what could have been a terrible disaster. Well, Admiral Tanay, it is what it is. That's my job. I do things like that. I'm deeply concerned by your discovery of the Romulan attempts to modify Borg technology. Well, I'm not happy about it either, but it is what it is. We can have a career-specific Mark 6 reward, all the things. And I want an overcharged plasma sniper rifle. Wow, that sounds really good. Or I can have personal shields. Really? 221. Or I can have 23% health regeneration. That's actually pretty good, too. You know what? I'm going to take the health regeneration bit.
I have
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
All right, level 17. You have a new mission for me. Desperate measures. Okay, what do you got? The leaders of the Romulan Star Empire have been blinded by their ambitions to regain power to the point of madness. No kidding. Seal is in charge. We believe they have begun to incorporate Borg technology into their ships. Well, we know they are. The Talshare were studying Borg technology in a sphere delivered to them by the Hirogen. I knew that was the name I was looking for. Hirogen bums. That's what we got from the video, right? William, what's up? It's actually Tuvok in command of Voyager. Oh, that's right. Well, see, and yes, in the older, in I would say 4 years ago, that's the way they played it. But at the very start, of course, during the tutorial, it was Janeway who was running Voyager. See, I wish they had not changed the tutorial. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad they added Janeway to the tutorial, but by putting Janeway in the seat in the captain's chair of Voyager, it messes up the Tuvok being captain bit, right? We don't see Janeway until the Terran Gambit storyline. But we've seen her in the tutorial storyline running Voyager, which is what makes the mess, right? So I agree. Totally saying, I hope it's all good in the neighborhood, by the way. So, regen, best gen. Regen is the best gen, isn't it? Okay. So we're going to get some hyper impulse engines, blah, 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 all the things. I can choose one of the following. All right, well, let's accept that.
I have new missions for you.
Okay. Listen, you got to go this way. This way. Yeah, this way. There you go. Nice. Yeah, so that's kind of like... I really do wish they had kept the other storyline for the tutorial, where the Borg were malfunctioning and all the things. I must admit, that was a much better storyline for the tutorial. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see Janeway. It's just her presence in the tutorial messes up the Tuvok storyline, right? There we go. Desperate measures. Let's get started. And then we got some lockboxes to open, people. Okay, Captain, we have the Borg sphere on sensors. Yes, you do. There are multiple Romulan patrols in the area, sir. We need to deal with them before we can actually scuttle the sphere. Raise shields and set a course. You bet. Because this is going to get crazy. Because let me tell you, the Romulans aren't going to be happy about us being here at all. Okay, let's go. Let's get in there. I'm not going to be happy about it, so let's just do it. Okay, do that. Do this. Fire that. Of course, you got to have a few of them that were cloaked, right? So that's a thing. Yep. Yeah, come on, you can do it, dude. You can do it. Nice. Nice and easy. There we go. That is a heavy torpedo coming in. Can we avoid the heavy torpedo? And I hope that works. Mostly worked. I'll take it. You gotta like that button. Brace for impact. Because scumbag Romulans, they use them heavy torpedoes. But we're looking pretty good. I noticed you're 17. You have research available now. I do, and I already have done the research for the day. I did that at the very start of the stream. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Take this. Take that. Oh, hello. I didn't even see him there. He was like, yeah, reinforcements are arriving, are they? Yeah, I guess they are. How about that, reinforcements? Yeah, reinforcements arriving. Yeah, you got me there. Yeah, good job. Okay, yeah. Listen, dudes, just give up already. Do I get a new mark? Yeah, I do too. I gotta put that up here. All right, nice. All right, well, let's scan this sphere. I'm not picking up any signs of Romulan ships. Recommend we destroy it. Arm the weapons. Fire at will, Commander. Done. Man, are the Romulans ever going to be not happy with me about that? Captain, our top priority should be to find any technology or research the Romulans may have salvaged already. There's a Romulan communications satellite in the area. Once the patrol vessels arrive, we can use reconfigured task probes to tag them. You bet. Let's do it. Let's go. Over here in the little donut land, everything is fine. Listen, you wouldn't mind giving me this little hydrazine gas, would you? Somewhere's around there. Do that. Do this. Sure, I'll take that. Thank you. Hey, never take away free gifts. That's for sure. All right. Get over here and get this satellite. Okay. Activate the communication satellite. Okay, excellent. Now we just need to find a place to hide. We should hide behind the asteroid. Oh, yes, we should. Because that's the thing we do. Yep, do that. Yep, we'll just fly right behind this asteroid. Right through the center of it, actually. It looks good to me. Because you know you're gonna love this, right? I mean, this is what it's all about, right? We're sneaking in through the donuts. All right, here we go. Okay. Waiting for some Romulans to show up. It's all good. It works, sir. A Romulan vessel is coming to investigate. They probably should. Well, we're observing the ship. I've tagged the vessel with a subspace thing. We should be able to follow it at warp speed. Well, okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. They're here doing the things. All right. We're gonna warp to the Glasgow system. You bet. Run silent, run deep, run through the big hole. You bet. It has a big hole in it. Not a good place. All right. Well, listen, that worked. Worked good enough. Sometimes I'm just sneaky enough, people. I'm just sneaky enough. It's just the way it's got to work. All right. What do we got? Oh, look. It's a space station. That's probably not good. We've arrived in the system. Scans show confirmed Borg technology on the station. They've detected us. Yeah, no kidding. All right, let's do this. Wow. Okay. Nothing like multiple ships. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? All right. Stop here. All the things. Yeah, fire at will. Yeah, let's try not to take too many of them on at a time, and maybe we get out of this in one piece, right? Push that button. Yeah, whoosh, that was close. It's all good after that. Yeah, here, hit that button too. Okay, there we go. Dude, you're supposed to be backing up. There we go. Nice. Yeah. We don't want to take these guys on all at once, or it gets really, really messy. Now, you would think that, you know, their friends would see that we're here blowing up their stuff and come over and help. But it's like, nah, we don't want to help you guys, right? So we're just going to sneak up on them one at a time. It's perfectly fine. Oh, you're getting too close now. Yeah, we're just going to sneak up one at a time. Take them out. All good. I've disabled the turrets, sir, but they'll only be offline temporarily. Well, okay. Let's go. Are these all turrets? I would say so. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, come on, let's go, dude. You gotta get in here. There you go. Fire at will, Commander. Yeah, fire at all the things. All the things, dude. All the things. Let's go. Come on, fire, 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 fire some more. Fire at things. Fire at stuff. Ah, darn it. Okay, well, come on, let's get over here. Oh, really? Come on, get it. Okay, got that. Oh, I was going to say, where are we missing this turret at? All right, there we go. Let's see. There's one here on the far side. Is that what I'm looking at? Go. 2 left, huh? Yep, come on, shoot it. Thank you. Okay, let's beam down and go get these guys. You can do it. That's right, Nightbot. I can do it. Yeah, throw money. Yeah, throw money at them. It's bribery, right? I mean, they're cheesy Romulans anyway. You just throw them some cash. They'll probably run. Defeat the guards and interrogate the scientists. Wow. High alert. We should expect heavy resistance. No surprise there. Normally, Starfleets attempt to resolve conflicts peacefully. Well, we're not. Hey, you're talking to Maximus Chadwick finger guns. We don't do nothing peaceful. We should interrogate any scientists we find along route. Acknowledged. Let's go. Listen, scum. Yeah. What? Yeah. Talk to me. You gonna talk to me? Starfleet, what are you doing here? We've traced Borg technology back to the station, and now we're going to punish you for it. How about a spanking? That's right. We intend to destroy it. Really? I sympathize. The Borg technology is creepy. We all hate it, but we don't have any choice but to work for the Tal Shiar. They're holding my sister hostage to make sure I behave. Okay. Sure. She's not the only one. What can I do to help? You might need help yourself in a minute or two. The transport was detected. Okay. You don't have a chance. Oh, we have no choice. We have a lot of chance. Promise you'll help my sister. Well, I'll try and do what I can. Listen, everybody take out your guns. Yep, Max has got a gun. Do. Everybody's on the run. Do. Let's go. Yeah, you scum. Yeah, come on. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Do. You want to take this home? Oh, hello. Starfleet's attacking. Yes, he is. In fact, Starfleet's attacking right now. Believe it or not. Do. Yep. Fire at will, Commander. Okay. Let's get into this room, I guess. There's a scientist in here somewhere. Hey, you! What are you doing? You're from Starfleet. What are you doing here? Well, you're a Romulan. What are you doing here? I don't know. I could ask. I have no love for the Tal Shiar, but I do have a family. All right, we'll try and we'll see what we can do. Most of the families are being held in the medical lab. Be careful. Any use of Borg technology is dangerous. Thanks. We'll see what we can do for you. Everybody wants me to save their family today. If you were a lesbian, you promise this would be kept, even to insects. Well, listen. I don't know what kind of alien I am, so I guess that's just the way it is. Who are you, buddy? I don't know. He's not talking to me, though. All right. Whatever. Doesn't want to talk to me? I'm all right with that. Anything else I got to do on this floor? Nope. That guy's just going to stand there, I guess. Watch and see what's happening. Okay. Hey, guess what, guys? Hi, how are you all today? Good. If you'd all just be so kind as to, like, die for me, I'd really appreciate it. I know. Yep, thanks. Wow, these guys really went crazy with the Borg technology, didn't they? That's probably not good. Let's see if we can't take out a few of these Romulan teams, though. Okay, I guess these guys don't care that we're running around. They're fine. It's weird, but whatever. Yeah. They don't actually care that we're running around here. These people here, they're like, yeah, okay, well, they're running now, right? Because they're like, holy smokes, there's actual people here that aren't Romulans. Okay, sure, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, do that. There you go. Nice. Look, just give me your free stuff. I'm here to take all your stuff. I couldn't care less about the rest of it. Okay, let's get down this ramp and deprogram this crazy machine. Was there bad guys up here? I thought I killed all the bad guys. No, they're all dead. Alright, that's good. Listen, what's going on here? Research logs. What's on the bottom right corner of the pause zone thingy? Oh, so you can pause, like, I could pause the game for 45 seconds and everything would stop moving, right? So, but you only get a 45-second timer before the pause runs out and then everything becomes active again. Research log 1. The Hirogen held their end of the bargain and delivered a disabled Borg sphere to the plateau system. As a precaution, we have not moved the spear from that location. I do not want to risk powering up any systems that might trigger the Borg regeneration protocols. I do feel it's safe to begin dismantling the blah blah blah. Borg technology shows great promise. Yeah, well, log 2. Work to integrate Borg components into our vessels has begun. So far, the process is proceeding as expected. Yeah, well, that's because you guys suck. Some of my researchers have expressed concerns over the risk. You think? You know, Borg, right? Let me tell you, you guys are going to learn about the Borg and what they've done to you. I explained the circumstances beyond our control. I suspect they continue to have misgivings, but they are no longer share them with me. Well, that's because that's the way a dictatorship works. You all lie to each other. Log 3. I now share in my staff's misgivings about the line of research. Oh, now he regrets it. Great. You don't know the Lesmans? A classic old series by E.E. Smith. They were a major influence on the Green Lanterns. Really? I do not know them. Not big into comic books. Never did get into the big comic book side of things. That's more my brother's forte. He was huge on the comic book, both Marvel and DC side of things, but I never did. Too busy. I was too busy with other things. Anybody that expresses discontent in the program either disappears or finds the family being held hostage. Well, that's because you're all scum. And you all deserve it. Destroy the Borg research. 1 down, 2 to go. Wow. You guys were really messy on that, guys. Yep. Do we have to stand so close to the research when we're destroying it? It'd be really nice if we could stand back a little bit. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, let's get out of here, people. Take the turbo left to the medical bay and save the peoples. That's the thing we do. Okay, done. Aaron, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Wouldn't you be smothered in Borg nanoprobes? Probably, right? I mean, come on. I just blew up 3 pieces of Borg technology and got smothered by a bunch of plasma. I'm pretty sure I'm fine, though. I look fine. I mean, look at me. I look handsome, dude. I mean, the ladies look good. I look handsome. Look at me. I even got my hand on my hip. That's how handsome I am, right? It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. Okay. These guys are scum. They got to die. Listen, can we hurry up and kill these guys? They got to die. Listen, don't let these guys shoot you in the back. Yeah, turn around. Turn around. Yeah, turn around. Gee whiz. Why is this captain so hard to shoot down? Why is he being such a toughie? They're not usually this tough. Oh, wow. I got... Yeah, listen. Can somebody kill this guy? Okay, holy smokes, he was tough. Yep, take that. Didn't we get the Centurion scientist already? Holy smokes. Craziness. Yeah, give me all your free stuff. Give me the free stuff. Free stuff. Okay, rescue the scientist, people. Where's the console? Over here. Hold on, people. I'm coming to get you. Unlock the cells. Okay. Experiment subject. I can't even express my gratitude. I'm from Siri Prime. All I can think is that I attracted the wrong kind of attention by my outspoken beliefs. What do you mean? One day I went for a walk on the cliffs near my settlement. Well, guess what? You woke up in a cell. Well, we'll get you home. Beamer out. One down. Well, okay, well, beam out. It's okay. Yep, there you go. Rescue the subject. Yep. How can they experiment on their own people? They don't care. Dude, you're working for Sela, a dictatorship. Of course they're going to blow you up. Subject. My head hurts. Mine too. But it is what it is. Yep. Done. Now what? Contact the head scientist. Yeah, I got you. I got you covered. It's all done. Thank you so much. Now allow me to assist you. Those access codes will wipe out the computer core, destroying all of our data. No one will be able to replicate what we've done here. Thanks. You bet. Access the mainframe. Do the things. Purge the computer core. Upload beta 241. Yeah, let's go. Just finished my first paid gig as a dungeon master for D&D today. Nice. How'd that go, dude? I mean, I'm assuming it must have went well. I mean, it's a paid gig. You gotta like it, right? Awesome, man. The Romulans are activating their assimilated ships. We gotta destroy them. If we fire weapons at one of them, they'll come online faster. But I think I can delay their activation if we get close enough to send a command sequence. Sure. The Romulans are activating their assimilated ships. Oh, great. Okay. Sure. Delay ship activation. Do. Yep, there we go. Yep. Delay the activation. Yep, back up. Yep, keep pushing the button in the things. Okay, yep. Keep fire at will, Commander. I'm going to need you to fire at will a lot faster than that. All right, let's go. Delay ship activation. Fire. Okay, yep. Do that. Do this. Do that. Yep, fire the things. Nice. We got one more to go. Listen, I need you to do this and do this and turn this way. Go. We'll take the items afterwards, dude. Right now, I just need to kill these guys. Nice. I want to thank you again for rescuing me. Well, no problem. It's our pleasure. Let's not depart. I want all the free goodies. There's all kinds of free goodies. Yep. Purification, blah, blah, blah. All very boring. Okay, listen. Let's go back here, and I think there was a few free goodies back here, but I can't remember. Yeah, take item. Yep. Oh, disruptor turrets. Yeah, okay. I think might be all the free goodies. Looks like that might be all the free goodies. All the things. Plus, they are going to play with me every other week. Nice. It took a month to get the table together and agree on a pay rate. But worth the effort. Well, yeah, of course, right? It's like any other thing. If you can make it all work for you, dude. Then it's a big win, right? But I mean, now you get to play every other week, and that all works out good too, So I'm glad everything worked out, man. Okay. I guess I can leave the system. Looks like we blew up everything. That's what happens, people. That's what happens. Listen, we need a screenshot of that, right? I mean, the ship's looking pretty good there, I think. We need a nice screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of that. Turn that back on. There we go. Now we can depart. Depart the system. Got a raise at work. Financial freedom's getting closer all the time. Gee whiz. Well, at least one of us is getting ahead. I'll tell you. Sheesh. Okay, speak to, new duty officers. Listen, can I have my new duty officers? Awesome, I'll take those. And...
I have forwarded your mission reports and the recovered data to Starfleet Intelligence.
Okay.
We now know the Romulans have been researching Borg technology.
Yes, we know.
And they were willing to risk a war with the Federation to advance their goals. There is a 76.77%
Don't give me the odds.
Starfleet will have to take action against the Romulans to prevent them from upsetting the balance of power with this research. If that occurs, I predict that we will need you and your crew to assist in averting calamity. You have done well. Live long and prosper.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the living long and prospering. 11.3 flight speed or prototype gravimetric modulation impulse engine. Wow, that sounds really fancy. All right, well, we'll take the top secret.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
All right.
The survivor you rescued from Demora Station has provided some...
Okay, we're going to get back to that a little bit later. Right now, of course, what we want to do is we're going to play Lockboxes. That's right. So that was our 3 for the day, right? I think I said 1, 2, 3. So there's 1, 2, 3 right there. No, that's not the right thing. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So we'll be on Shadow Play when we do the next one. As you can see, there's several more stories. So chances are 4, 5, 6 will be tomorrow. And then 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, we may have to try and do 4 tomorrow. May have to do 3 to 7 and then 8 to 11, late to 12. Holy smokes, it's crazy. So we'll see how it goes anyway. But that is truth behind mysterious experiences Romulan space. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Right now, we want to head back because we want to do these lockboxes and talk about other things. Soul system, please. So obviously, is that a retrofit Constitution? It is. It is a retrofit Constitution class cruiser. It is at that. Cleveland and biting brother for financial freedom. There you go. So in this case, well, we need a little time to get through these boxes and to get these consoles. Now, the reason I'm getting the consoles today, there's a rumor that chances are it would be slightly cheaper for me to get these 2 consoles probably in about a week from now. Whoa. What do you got for, yes, I'll take that. I need the diplomatic points. Begin that. Thank you. I need the points. Is that all of it? Oh, the Klizan Custer. They're all colonial. Nope. Okay, we're fine. We're out of here. Let's go. Yeah. We can just keep heading on home. Yeah, we're headed back to space. I need all the duty officer. I need all the crazy duty officer missions for with diplomacy, so as I can get my diplomatic rank 2, so I can get better bridge officers. I haven't really named it. No. This is Mr. O ship, of course. So it is the USS Osis, I believe it is. Yeah, it is. But yeah, basically, it's a little bit of Enterprise, A's nacelles with a little bit of the center. Of course, it's got the battle saucer, a few other things. I really like the look of that Constitution 3 class from Picard. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what it is, Mr. O. It's named after you on this one. Yeah, well, I actually haven't watched season 3 yet. Now, I mean, I know what happens in season 3 because there's no way I was going to be able to avoid all the spoilers and everybody talking about it. That being said, I haven't seen the season yet. So I hope to be able to get it here soon and then be able to watch it and all the things. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to see it. It was awesome. It's a must watch. Well, I mean, yes. I mean, they got the whole crew and the Enterprise D back together, right? I mean, come on. There was no way that wasn't going to go well. I mean, I hate to say it, but LucasArts really should have taken a lesson there, right? Like, everybody wanted to see the OG crew, right? And when Star Wars came back, that's what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted to see Luke and Leia and stuff all together. And, and what did Star Trek do? They gave the fans what they wanted, right? It was all about the original fandom, right? Piled it on. And that's what they should have done. That's what they should have done with Star Trek or Star Wars, but they got sloppy. Yeah, well, that's because, Kathleen Kennedy is clueless. But I mean, that's the problem when you don't have... I'm not saying you have to be a fan of the show, but if you're not a fan of the show, then you would better be surrounding yourself with people who are fans of the IP, right? Again, it's the same as being president. When you're the president, you don't know every single thing in the whole world. So you surround yourself with people who have the knowledge and the smarts about those topics, so as when there's a problem, you just turn to the person and you say, okay, time for you to shine. And then that's what happens, right? Anybody who thinks they know all the things, that's dictatorships, right? I mean, that's just the way it is. So a good leader knows that they can't know everything and surrounds themselves with people who are good about that stuff. See, that's the whole thing about like Picard and all that. But that's the thing they didn't get about Star Wars, right? Kathleen Kennedy just didn't do that. But see, that's why The Mandalorian was doing so well, because the people on The Mandalorian were all Star Wars fans, right? All the things. But it is what it is, right? Dave is the fan guardian of Star Wars. Well, and again, it's just unfortunate the way it all played out, right? Disney will be cleaning that up for some time. I think they should have just grown a set. They should have gotten a set of brass ones and actually fired Kathleen Kennedy, cleaned house a little bit. The Rian Johnson thing, that was dumb. The blue milk, whatever. It was just a waste of people's time, as far as I'm concerned. They really like when they got that together, they should have said, you know what, that is dumb. And they should have just thrown that movie out and said, okay, you're going to rewrite all this, and it's going to be a lot better, right? Anyway, they made decisions. They'll have to live with them, I guess. That was not Luke, and even Mark Hamill said so. Well, yeah, I mean, that wasn't Luke, right? That wasn't Luke, I mean, we all know the way it should have went, right? We all know the way it should have went. All right, so let's get in here. Let's open up these crazy boxes before we end the stream off to see what happens. Now, we should talk about the boxes and all that. Dock up, dude. Now, first of all, free to play, right? These boxes are not a requirement to play, okay? And we're going to talk about the boxes. In fact, the reason I'm opening the boxes is I couldn't care less about the boxes. I don't care about the boxes at all. What I do care about is the Lobby store. Now, unfortunately, there's only one way to get Lobby, and that is to open boxes. And the only way to open boxes is to have master keys. And to have master keys, you have to buy master keys with real world money. Welcome to reality, okay? Now, do I need the items in the Lobby store? No, okay? Again, as a free-to-play game, there are consoles out there that would work. They just wouldn't be as good. And later on, of course, when we get a little higher, we're going to want really good stuff, all right? I mean, as much as I don't have no problem doing the free-to-play stuff, I mean, at the same time, hey, I want to entertain you people, right? And to get the good entertainment, you got to have the really good consoles, right? We got to spend a little money. So that's right, Nightbot, you can do it, right? So we're going to spend a little money. And so I've already bought the keys for this. And so we're going to go to the account bank. Let's go to inventory. Wow, look at the junk you've got to clean up today, Max. You You got so much junk to clean up today. Because remember what I said, folks. If you're not cleaning up your inventory, you're going to get in trouble. And there's a lot of inventory to clean up here today. But we'll deal with that soon enough. Listen, these oh man, this is getting ridiculous. So the problem with tribbles is that if you have 2 of them in your inventory, they'll populate, right? Tribbles will do that. They'll lose their minds in here, and that's what they're doing. Gosh darn it! Discard these things. Yeah, listen. If you don't get rid of these things now, you're going to be in trouble. Yes, I'll keep. I'll keep my original sus one because it's sus. That tribble helps us find out all the sus characters in the game, but the rest of these have all got to go because if not, it gets really ugly. What is this one? That's Vit. Listen, I'm going to put Vit over here because I think he's a little hard to come by. Anyway, there's a whole story behind tribbles, and I'll give that another day. So I have 140 of those magical keys, and I hate to say it, but 140 keys does cost a little money. Yup, that's a thing. So I think 10 keys is $11 Canadian. Right? That's 10 keys. So obviously if I have 140 keys, that's $140. All right? That's a bit of money. Now it turns out again, I had the money because I get free money every month for being a lifetime membership. And because I hadn't played in a while, I hadn't used any of that money. So that's why I have the extra money to do this. Anyway, nevertheless, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use 140 keys to open 140 of these boxes. Now, do I need 9,000 boxes? No. But we're going to open 140 of these boxes and see what happens. Because I need the Lobby out of the boxes. So we should talk about Lobby for a second. Now, again, if we get something good out of the boxes, that's great. We'll sell it, we'll keep it, we'll do stuff with it, right? But my primary focus for the day is to get the Lobby crystals. And every time you open a box, you get between 2 and 7 Lobby crystals. And I need at least a couple. I think I need 400. So we're going to open some boxes. Now, the Lobby store. This is a special store that you can only use with Lobby crystals, and Lobby crystals only come from lockboxes, and opening boxes you have to spend keys. So we're about to take some of these keys and open up some of this great gear, right? Yeah, show me the money. Let me tell you, we're about to spend the money, all right. So we want a couple of things in here. The first thing we want, where is it? It is right... Where is it? Gee whiz, where is this silly? There it is. We want the bioneural infusion circuits because it's critical severity and hull capacity and control expertise is nice, especially after we upgrade it. The other one is the tachyonic converter. Again, we're taking it for the critical severity, the critical chance, and the flight turn rate, which will help us really drive the ship around. So. Yikes, here we go. I always get really nervous about opening these. I hate boxes. I'm not a box lover. Okay, so there we go. Yep, that's so what did I get? I got an personal trait. Okay, so 25,000 fleet credit bonus pool. Yep, let's just keep going. Because you need this stuff. Let's just do this. We'll see what we get afterwards. Wow, look at us go. Yep. How we doing? We're at 100 Lobby. We're at 200 Lobby. Okay. 300 Lobby, and we're getting a little low on keys. We got to get to 400. Oh, stop. Done. Okay. Right, 434 Lobby. Sure it is. That will do. With 72 keys left over, that is fine. So what do we get for prizes? Okay, that's enough for now. Thanks. So what did we get? Fluidic kits. Really? Okay. Dilithium mining claim. Extra special VIP customer. Ultra rare. Okay. For mining. That will go good when we do the mining stuff later. That's great. Duty officer. Randomly transported Cenarian. Ooh. One character, duty officer. Will be bound to the character. Really? That's interesting. We'll keep that later. Research assignment. Oh, wow. Awesome. Extra research assignments give you a lot of material, so we'll keep that. Infinity prize pack. Starship trait. Allows you to choose one item. Okay, that's cool. We got a couple of the... Oh, there's a couple of those. And we got a couple of these. Cross-faction console or Savage console. Wonder what that is. We'll have to look at that later. Holo novel storage device. Open the case to receive a holo novel code fragment. It can be conveniently traded. Okay, well, we might trade that away. 750 reputation mark bonus pool. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the bonus pool for a second, because obviously we have no marks yet, right? No marks. And we would love to have some. So getting bonus mark pools is definitely a win there. What's this? 150 fleet mark bonus pool. That's not as good. Obviously, not everything that you get in a box is good. Mirror research option. Excellent. We'll have a look at that later. 100 mark bonus pool. Okay. Duty officer assignment. Nice. We'll talk about that later sometime. Research assignment. Briefings. Okay. Infinity prize pack, personal trait on the ground. We'll open that up at a later date. Kit modules. All right, whatever. A Zindi strategy specialist, duty officer, ultra rare. Wow. That's another one of them really good boxes. What is this? Special equipment pack, Herald kits. Ooh, nice. Gamma quadrant duty officers. Nice. We got 3 sets of those. Duty officer cadre, very plain. That's okay. We'll probably I'll add them to my duty rosters because I always need more. There's another Zindi officers. We'll put them down there. And there's another Kabali. They're just plain. 500 reputation marks. Nice. Let's Tarshare command codes. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're nice. Let's see. I know there's a couple of things up here I have to look for. So we got some kit frames there. We got some fleet support duty officers there. Research and development packs. Okay, well, that's fine. Infinity prize pack weapon packs. That's okay. And personal space trait. I wonder what that is. But anyway, we'll open them up later. Right now, I need to get the 2 items out of this store. RNG sucks. I know, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. We got some decent stuff, but it's not like a T6 ship or anything, right? Okay, space gear. Give me the space stuff, because I need the space item. There's 2 things we need. You bet. Biofusion infusion circuits. Buy that. Are you sure you want to buy that? You bet. Buy the tachyonic converter. Are you sure you want to buy this? You bet. Boom. Done. Okay. So that I will be upgrading offline because we're going to upgrade those with my craziness. And we're going to make them all nice and pretty. At the same time, let's talk about the final thing for today, which, of course, is Max is now part of a fleet. You betcha. So it turns out my characters are in a fleet. And it turns out I'm a co-fleet leader. Who knew, right? So it turns out when you have a new character, you just put them in a fleet. Look at that. Maniac Max is in a fleet now. Now, the nice part about a fleet is fleets have space stations that you can go to buy things. And again, just like with the Lobi stuff, there are some things in a fleet that are very specific that will give us really good things, right? And we like good things because good things are awesome. So there's a few space stations here that we'll want to go to pick up a couple of duty officers, which will make the ship run really good. And there's a couple of consoles, which will also make the ship really powerful. Okay, and you can only get them in a fleet. So as you can see, I am now in a fleet. Turns out it's the fleet that I am a co-leader in, and so it wasn't that hard. I just invited myself to a fleet. And so we'll be able to get them consoles a little bit later. Right now, of course, we don't have enough money and stuff and things to get that, but a little later we'll be able to do those things. Let's see. What else did you want to look at here today, Max? I think we'll save the other surprise for. Tomorrow's episode. I think so. Yeah, that's a thing. So obviously, tomorrow will be level 20. It'll be new ship day. Boom. You know how it is. Level 20, right? We're gonna have to work on a new ship. All the things, all the stuff. You betcha. Yeah, turn this way there, Max. There you go. You're looking good. The other thing we want to talk about, we're going to try here really fast, is patrols. And this is probably something that we'll have to try throughout the week this week coming up. So where is that crazy patrol button? I mess this up all the time. Duty officers. No, it's in here. My bad. Yeah, that's episodes. That's events. Yeah, Starfleet missions. No. Where is that crazy thing? Anyway, you know what? I will find it. I'll find it. It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Patrols. Gee whiz. Hey, I'm still ramping up my brainage on the things, right? So we're going to have a look at patrols in here because at some point in time, we're going to need to get stuff out of these patrols as things are coming up. And basically, these are like single offhanded missions that we can do outside of the main storyline to get us some extra stuff, like marks and things. And we like extra bonus marks, people. Anytime we can get bonus marks, it's all good. So, of course, we can get us a little extra of that money. We like extra money. We like extra prizes, right? And a little extra experience is all good. So, with that, let's see what we're doing for episodes starting tomorrow. So, not that one, dude. You've done all those. Okay, so starting tomorrow, we're going to do Shadow Play. We'll probably do Taurus and the Vault. Man, let me tell you, the Vault takes a long time. The Vault's a big mission. You're looking at a good hour for the Vault. It's pretty scary. So we may only get 3 in tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. The Vault. I love the Vault, but it is a big mission. It's a big mission. So Shadowplay Terrace and the Vault are going to happen tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have any problems with that. And then I guess we'll have to try and squeeze in Mine, Enemy, Frozen, and Coliseum. We may need it's a good thing we got like 4 episodes coming up this week. We're going to need them all. So with that, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, people. You should push the button here, Max. There you go. Look at that. As recent subscribers are now going at the bottom of the screen, I want to thank them very much for hanging out. Of course, live chat today. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Aaron, it was great for you to see you and stop by and all the things. I'm glad things are really going good with that whole money scenario and all the things. Mr. Johnson, Julian, of course, all the things. Let's see. Where's Mr. O? There he is. Okay, there's Mr. O in the neighborhood. Let's see. William. Again, I appreciate the stop by and all things. And I agree. It's Tuvok's command of the Voyager, but let me tell you, Janeway, that new storyline, they've messed that up. Jamie, I hope the buffet was really good. Man, I almost feel like having breakfast now. It's kind of weird. I can't explain that. But it is what it is. Let's see. Am I missing anything else? Oh, and of course, Nightbot, because we messed him up and then we had to repair him again because that's the thing we do all the way around. I want to thank you all for hanging out, doing all the things, and of course, whatever time zone you're in. The new schedule, I'll post it shortly. Of course, I post the schedule every Sunday into Monday morning. You got to cut me some slack sometimes, people. This is supposed to be a hobby. So, we'll post the schedule for the week coming up. We've got Star Trek Online, I think 4 times this week. We've got Mr. Prepper Animal Farm, I think on Tuesday. And I think on Thursday, we've got Plan B Terraform Ribbon World. Because I had to skip that, so I've got that prepared and ready to go, and I'd like to do that on Thursday. So with that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Star Trek Online. Zip, zip, pew, pew with the laser beams. Freaking laser beams, people. That's what we do. And we're going to have bigger ships with more laser beams all the time. I want to thank you all for hanging out. And, of course, stay tuned for all the things. Watch for the Discords and all the stuff and the links. I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.